Drug trafficking is the illicit trade and distribution of drugs and other illicit items. Lack of government control. The fact that there is no government control gives more power to the cartels, meaning less fear and more drugs. Corruption. Colombia is considered a weak, corrupt state. Even governmental actors are corrupt and they help the corrupt.
Drug trafficking has a huge impact in the society as a whole. It doesn't only affect the dealers or the people who buy the drugs, it also affects the country and every citizen living on it. It has many consequences, including social, governmental, and economic. It causes more violence, corruption, tension, between others.
This is an issue shared by many nations worldwide, but it impacts some more than others. For example, Colombia. Colombia is known as a worldwide cocaine producer.
The two most popular cartels that originated from Colombia are the Cali Cartel and the Medellin Cartel. The Medellin Cartel operated mainly in Antioquia, while the Cali Cartel in Cali. The leader of the Medellin Cartel was Pablo Escobar. He was treated as a king by all the population and he was worshipped. The leaders of the Cali Cartel were the Orejuela brothers, and these two cartels fought against each other for territory.
.6 of Colombia's youth people are unemployed. Colombia's fame for being the central of drug trafficking dates back to the 1940s when a violent sectarian struggle known as La Violencia started in the country. It began with the assassination of a popular Liberal Party member in 1948, which started a battle for both economic and political reins. The main struggle was the control of coffee. Not surprisingly, the coffee regions were the most affected areas.
They had limited options and the government presence was very little, so they started producing marijuana and selling it to local gangs. People like Pablo Escobar, that has been involved in illegal business for years, eventually created large cartels, like the Medellin cartel. Soon, another emerged in Cali, where most cocaine hydrochloride labs started in Colombia.
After M19, FARC, and others started targeting high-class members, the belief of a collaboration between drug lords and rebels was caused. This is how rebels were introduced to the drug trafficking business in Colombia.
Some of the main actors, besides the Medellin Cartel and the Cali Cartel, are Pablo Escobar. He was a drug dealer that formed the Medellin Cartel. He was a powerful man and a violent person. Many people liked him because of his charity projects and the donations he made. The FARC. FARC is the oldest and most important guerrilla group in the Western Hemisphere. It operates in various regions of the country. The Colombian government, an unstable and weak government that is unable to act against the drug cartels.
USA gave financial and military aid to Colombia in order to reduce drug trafficking. It was the biggest drug consumer for Colombia. Mexico. Mexico is the path taken by traffickers to transport drugs to the United States.
Many organizations and the government of Colombia have tried to solve this problem, but it is harder than it seems. For example, the Container Control Program, developed by the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, and the World Customs Organization, was created to try to solve this. This is a program that helps governments enforce better structure in seaports to control the shipping of illicit drugs, transnational organized crime, and other black market
Many
activities.
initiatives are indeed working. For example, the Container Control Program is already reforming the government to secure its seaports. They will be checking that no one passes through with any illicit drug or any other thing from the black market.
Us, as citizens, should try to make an effort to solve this problem. For example, we should start with the basic and teach and educate children how drugs can have a negative effect on our body and health.
Another solution would be to avoid contribution with the market so that the drug demand decreases.
Another thing that could be done is to pass a law that states that recreational users of drugs should be heavily fined. If the consumers decreases, then the drug traffickers will have less quantity of drugs to transport and to produce.
Help raise awareness and contribute with rehab programs as a society.